Hello and welcome to episode 92 of Rivers Arcade Review. My name is Ed. My channel is dedicated to the coin-operated video games of yesteryear. Today I'll be reviewing a random game, Ladybug. Ladybug was released in 1981 by Universal. My first time playing this game was on MAME. Ladybug is a maze-themed game in which you control a ladybug with a 4-way joystick. You need to move your ladybug throughout the playfield to collect all the flowers that are spread around the playfield, all while avoiding the enemy bugs roaming around the playfield. The maze will consist of a series of pink walls and green doors. The game will begin with your ladybug entering at the bottom of the playfield and will automatically advance up about 25% of the playfield. As soon as your ladybug makes it to the 1/4 mark, you will be able to take control of it and begin collecting the flowers. Unlike maze games at the time, you need to keep holding the joystick in the direction you want the ladybug to move, because if you let go, the ladybug will stop. Placed throughout the playfield will be color-changing circles that will either display a letter or a heart. Collecting these circles will earn your points based on the color it was when you collected it, although there is more. Collecting the heart circle when it is blue will increase the multiplier for the level. Collecting 1 blue heart will increase the multiplier to 2 times. Collecting 2 blue hearts will increase the multiplier to 3 times, and collecting all 3 blue hearts will increase the multiplier to 5 times. Collecting the heart circles when they are not blue will not advance the bonus multiplier. Collecting the circles that have letters will do one of 2 different things. If you collect the circles that have the letters E, X, T, R, or A when they are yellow, it will light up that letter in the extra section of the board. If you spell the word extra, the level will end and you will earn an extra life. Collecting these letters when they are not yellow will not earn you that letter. If you collect the circles that are either S, P, E, C, I, A, L when they are red, it will light up that letter in the special section of the board. If you spell the word special, the level will end and you will earn a free game. Just like the extra letters, collecting any of these letters when they are not red will not earn you that letter. Since both the words extra and special contain the letters A and E, collecting either of these when yellow will count toward the extra life, and collecting either when they are red will count toward the special. Collecting any other letter when the circle is blue will only earn you points. There are items you need to avoid while traveling throughout the maze. The first item you need to avoid will be the enemy bugs. These bugs will exit the cage in the center of the playfield. The bugs won't exit the cage immediately, but they will exit after a predetermined time elapses. You can track the time elapsed via the light-up display that surrounds the playfield. Every time the lights circle the playfield, an enemy will exit the cage until there are a maximum of 4 enemies roaming the playfield. The lights will turn green as the time expires, and once the entire border is green, they will return to white at the same speed that they turn green. The lights will circle the playfield approximately every 14 seconds. There will be different enemy bugs for the first 8 levels, then after level 9 there will be 4 different enemies on the playfield. The bugs will move faster every level. You must avoid these bugs at all costs because contacting one will cost you a life. Once all 4 enemy bugs are on the playfield, a bonus item will appear in the enemy cage. Collecting this item will earn you bonus points as well as freeze the enemies for several seconds, allowing you to safely move past these enemies as well as to get some distance from them. The next item you need to avoid will be the skulls. The skulls will be randomly placed throughout the maze. These skulls will remain stationary and contacting one will cost you a life. If an enemy bug contacts one of these skulls, it will be destroyed and the skull will disappear. If an enemy bug gets destroyed, it will reappear when the light-up display circles the playfield again. Amid the pink walls will be a series of green rotating doors that you can rotate with your ladybug to block enemies from contacting you. Since you have no offensive weapon against these bugs, these doors are the only defense you have to keep the bugs from catching you. All you need to do to move the doors is to have the ladybug push them. After you clear all the flowers, the level will end and the next one will begin. At the beginning of each level, you will have several seconds before the enemy bugs appear. Levels 2 through 4, a bug will leave the cage approximately every 9 seconds, and once you reach level 5, the bugs will leave the cage approximately every 4.5 seconds. The enemies can't move the doors, so you can close the doors in a way that the enemies will move past you while you escape, although there is no way to block off the enemies completely, so it is possible to get caught by a second enemy as you block off the first one. Some tips for scoring big on this game are to collect the blue hearts first in order to gain maximum scoring before picking up the letters and the flowers, although the bonus items are not multiplied. Also, if you were able to collect a bonus item while there are still skulls in the playfield, and a bug hits the skull and dies, it will reappear from the cage. The bonus item will appear again. Scoring for the game is as follows. You will earn 10 points for each flower eaten, 100 points for collecting a heart, 300 points for collecting a yellow letter, and 800 points for collecting a red letter. These items will be increased by the multiplier. Points for the bonus items are as follows. 1,000 points for the cucumber, 1,500 for the eggplant, 2,000 for the carrot, 2,500 for the radish, 3,000 for the parsley, 3,500 for the tomato, 4,000 for the pumpkin, 4,500 for the bamboo shoot, 5,000 for the Japanese radish, 5,500 for the mushroom, 6,000 for the potato, 6,500 for the onion, 7,000 for the Chinese cabbage, 7,500 for the turnip, 8,000 for the red pepper, 8,500 for the celery, 9,000 for the sweet potato, and 9,500 for the horseradish. Once you reach the horseradish level, all further levels will remain at the horseradish. I really enjoyed playing this game and definitely would have played it if I found it in an arcade during my youth, and I recommend playing it whether in an arcade or on an emulator. I like this game more than Lock and Chase, but not as much as Robotron 2084, so Ladybug crawls into the 33rd position overall.
Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any games you'd like me to review, please leave a message below or on my homepage. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned to new videos every Wednesday and Sunday.